Hello, everybody. Let's take two. Hello, hello, and welcome to Starry-Eyed Tarot live stream, the Thursday night edition. Now, why would it say that? Hello, Jillian Jade. Hi, Jano. Hi, John. Hi, Humera. And are the ads on, John? Because I see, because it's still saying not. Are the ads on? Are there ads? Yes, Super Chat is on. So the way that this works is I take donations for readings. And in between those donations, we play games for the chance to win a free mini reading from you, which is 1 question, 5 cards. I do have the super chat option. I would prefer it not to be used for readings. If you would just like to donate, that would be great. If you do need to use it for a reading, I'm gonna actually have new prices, like super chat prices. So if you need to use super chat, it's just gonna be a little bit extra. But other than that, I think we are all good. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone out there. Hi, Ashley Vasquez. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Cinco de Mayo, fabulous Thursday. Yeah, so if you are looking, we still haven't gotten any donations. So if you are interested in winning a free mini reading from me, please go ahead and let me know. It's a very simple game. I just have a stack of major arcana cards to my right. I will pick one at random, and whoever guesses correctly or closest is the winner. Hi, YK Little Corey. All right, people are interested. Sorry, one sec. My lip gloss. It's not popping. It's not cool. All right. Let's get into it. Hey, clean music lover. Hi, SJ. Your characters are all welcome. All right, so let's get into this game here. All right. John guesses the Tower. Ashley guesses the High Priestess. Jano guesses the Hermit. SJ, did you want to play? YK, did you want to play? Clean music lover. SJ guesses the Magician. Clean music lover guesses number 1. Clean music lover guesses number 13. You meant 13. Gotcha. Okay. All right. We have a winner. And did YK want to play? And let's get those likes up, my friends. Please be sure to like the video. Is that all? I think that's all. If that's the case, then we've got a winner. The winner is John. I ended up pulling, they call it karma, but it's judgment, number 20. Congratulations to John. Congratulations to John. Please go ahead and post your question. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please give me a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please give me a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please give me a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with a general reading for John for next week. And today we are using the Cat Tarot. Very, very cute tarot. Very, very cute. We have the Hermit reversed. Oh. The Knight of Cups. The Ten of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed. And the Three of Swords reversed. Okay. So, I know Kitty Love, right, Ashley? These cards are so cute. There are so many cute cat tarot cards on Etsy. There's like the magical cat tarot deck, the cute cat tarot deck, the silly cat tarot deck. Oh my god, there's so many cute. Yeah, finally, Knight of Cups upright. This is wonderful in the romance department. And I think it's also wonderful with the Hermit reversed right next to it. I think of Diana Ross's I'm going out. You know, you're coming out. You're you know, putting yourself out there, letting yourself shine. You've got to let it go. Got to let the world know. Three of Swords reversed. There might be some stings, but you'll get over them quickly. Ten of Wands reversed is always nice. A release of burdens. Nine of Wands is my card for today, and I was thinking about the nines in the deck. and all the different nines. Another thing with the tens, I was like, dang, the 10 of wands, like, and the 10 of swords really, really suck, but they are wonderful reversed. Seven of wands reversed, to me, is usually indicative of not quite having enough courage to do something, or not having difficulty mustering the courage to do something. But let's have a double check here. Seven of wands is probably the most perplexing card to me out of the entire deck. Okay, yeah, don't, you might end up fighting for something that doesn't have much value at all. Don't get too defensive about things that are not that necessarily important to you at this time. It's often about basically choosing your battles, whether it's worth getting worked up about something or someone, or an idea about something. Evaluating, where your energies should lie with that, okay? So that is what I am seeing here. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good week in general for you next week. So pretty cool, good stuff all around. Aw, this cat's so cute. Coming out of a little bag. How cute. Thank you so much for being here, John. Being the best mod and playing the game. Hey, Valentina. How you doing, girl? Hey. Excuse me. Hey, Queen. Girl, Valentina. I got tickets to see Violet and Gottmik on their tour. They announced a tour today. And so crazy bitch I am, went online, looked it up. They're coming to my town on the 28th. I was like, I'm gonna be there. I've seen Violet before, and she's this is my Violet shirt. She's a babe. We love Violet. This is my Violet. I also have a signed poster from her. I've met her, and I will be meeting her again. I got my meet and greet tickets, and I get to meet Gottmik. I'm so excited. I freaking love her. I don't know if she's gonna be doing burlesque like she normally does, because it's this one drag night called Princess that they have at this one drag club in my town. I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet her again. And oh my God, I can't wait to see her. They're amazing, just so amazing. Best show on earth. I think it's just a US tour, but it's gonna be really exciting. And the cheap ones, like, okay, so they had like early bird meet and greets. They sold out in like 5 minutes. I'm like, shut the fuck. And they were like $20 cheaper. I'm like, seriously? That sucks. But whatever, you do what you gotta do for the people you love. You gotta support the artists you love. So, and I don't go out much. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna support these girls. I'm so excited. I'm so totally excited. And I'm gonna give this tarot card to Gottmik, because this is her. She's the Three of Swords in the new deck. I think it's really pretty and holographic, and there's tons of good juju on it that she can bring with her. Apparently the queens, you hate being in Latin America? That's funny, because the queens love, well, at least I know Katya and Alaska love Brazil. So much so that they've both written songs about it. I'm sure you've heard them. If you haven't, you need to. They're amazing. Come to Brazil, and what's Katya's one? Come in Brazil. Katya's is Come in Brazil, and Alaska's is Come to Brazil. Katya's is a better song. But yeah, there were a bunch of comments on like the videos, just like, oh man, come to Europe, come here, come there. I'm like, oh man, I am really lucky that I get to see them. And that so many of them tour California. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're in Brazil. And I've never been to Argentina, so I don't know. It's a huge ass continent. So I can't speak for one city, one place. Brazil's not a city. What am I talking about? We can't speak for one country. But dang, do I want to go. Wait, Brazil's a country, right? My geography is really embarrassing right now. It's country, right? In South America? Why am I thinking it's a city? Oh, am I thinking because of the movie? Am I thinking of the movie? The land of tango. Oh my God, that is so cool. I went to a tango party in Paris and I met this woman who does queer tango, this older lady, and it's like a thing. She goes to Spain and in the summer and like goes to like these tango, like not conventions, but like tango, like learning, where they just dance and tango. And she, oh my God, she had some moves. She could cut a rug. This little old French lady, she was amazing. Hello, Manuel Crash. How are you? Yes, they got Carnival. Exactly. I know. I'd really love to go to Brazil. And Portuguese is such a pretty language too. Well, thank you so much for the new sub and the like, Manuel. I appreciate you. So the way that this works, if you're looking to get a free reading, we play games for the chance to win a free reading. I don't do lists. I don't pick at random. And we have yet to receive a donation, so we can jump on in to a game right about now. Yeah. How does that sound? Is anyone else interested in a game? Valentina, I know you are. You're always interested. You're always down to play. I thought I solved my lip problem. Is it coming back? Oh my goodness. Really loud and expressive. There's a lot of cultures that are, I think, more... Some cultures are just more loud and expressive than others. Like Italian culture is very expressive. They invented opera, right? And then some cultures, like German culture, is so quiet. Everyone's so quiet, like super quiet. They're very expressive when they like do their art and stuff, but everyone is just very quiet and like kind of not expressive. Like, there you go, Italian descendants. Yeah, that expressive, lively, joie de vivre. I'm British, so and Irish, so we're just boring potato people. We're not that lively. We're very quiet and get embarrassed when anyone talks about sex. We get all embarrassed, and we're very proper and boring. And I don't try to separate myself from British culture. I am very proud to be British. There's a lot of things about it I love. But it is funny. They do got bad food, though. They do be having bad food, though. They do be making bad food. That is true. All right, let's jump on into a game on that note. Speaking about funny things, let's jump right on into a game, shall we? I'm going to pick a card here, and... Why, thank you, Valentina. Arguably, yes. They're in vogue. I remember there was this one... poll done in Vogue, the US version, and they said which European country has the best style? Is it the British, the French, or the Italians? Because there's London, Paris, and Milan. Arguably, I would have to say the French, because they invented style. They literally invented the concept of style. And I'm not just being a Francophile poo-poo head. This was before I started falling in love with the French culture. But Paris won, and London came in third. Milan got second. I really like British designers. Of course, I love Italian designers too, and I adore French designers. But I love it. British style is more, well, okay, French street fashion is more my style. The women are very casually, like everyone makes an effort to look good, but no one tries too hard. Everyone tries a little bit. So everyone looks so chic because they're like, oh, I'll just put on this like sparkly scarf with like a t-shirt and some jeans, and that sparkly scarf will just like set it off. There's just like little details that French people, I think, pay attention to. Yeah, French guys are not your cup of tea. Yeah, they're a little, there's something else. That's true. Sometimes it's hard to tell if they are gay or straight. Same with Italian guys. I'm just like, what? But I feel like British style is more punk rock. Like I think of like, that's also very German too, like Jill Sander. I saw Vivienne Westwood in Berlin, girl. I was actually outside the Jill Sander store in Berlin. Jill Sander's a German designer, and I was in like the fancy schmancy area of Berlin where all the fancy schmancy stores are, and I just see this older lady with bright orange hair, like freaking like, and I didn't take pictures, so yeah, pictures didn't happen. It's kind of like my problem, but I didn't want to look like a fool. But I followed her. It was totally her. She was, I don't know if she has like a studio in Germany or something, but I love Vivienne Westwood. I love, rest in peace, my man Alexander McQueen. Yeah, British style. I love All Saints, that brand. Really kind of punk rock, but super chic. I think it's definitely kind of more my style here. The soloist. So I'm picking. I just chose a card at random. It's only the major arcana. If you don't know the major arcana cards, just guess a number between 0 and 21. Okay. So I have picked my card. Go ahead and place your guess in the chat, and whoever guesses correctly or closest to what I pulled will be the winner of the game. Jano guesses the sun. Okay. Hey Melody, how you doing? One guess only. Nope, one guess only. Don't spam the chat. That confuses me and gets me cranky. Please don't do that. Okay, Jano guesses the sun. Ashley guesses the moon. Soloist guesses 19. You're right, Kreuzberg. Oh my God, you're so cool. You're way cooler than me. I was staying in Mitte. And then I stayed in the what's the neighborhood in Berlin? I remember I was getting my nails done. It was fabulous. And there was a woman next to me getting them done. And I didn't realize until she started speaking that she was trans. She was so fabulous. She was like because I can understand a little bit of German. I can't speak it, but I can understand it. She was talking about how she was a burlesque performer. Oh my God, Kreuzberg, yes. Yes. I'm hoping to go back to Berlin this summer. That would be fun. I love Berlin. Lots of fun. I'm doing very well, Melody. Thank you. Friedrichshain. No wonder I forgot it. No wonder I forgot the name. That's hard to remember. But yeah, that's a really nice neighborhood. Yeah, I really want to go to I've only been to Berlin in the wintertime, so I can only imagine how nice it would be in the summer. I'm going to be in Europe for a minute this summer, so I'm looking at places to go. I'm going to be in France. 19, the street was like a runway. I was there in the middle of winter time. It was really cold and no one was like dressed up or anything. So, the Chariot and Valentina guesses number 3. All right. I think we've got a winner chicken dinner. All right, we've got a winner. I ended up pulling the star, which is number 17. So the winner is Miss Ashley Vasquez, who guessed the moon, which is just one number away. Congratulations to Ashley Vasquez. Congrats, 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 girl. I appreciate you. Please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Ah, dang, you almost got it. Congratulations to Ashley. It is the Aquarius card. I pull a card for myself every day. I pulled that card for myself the day before. Yesterday was actually, I was the star. I love that card. It's all about like intertwining the divine feminine, divine masculine, letting those flow and intertwine. I learned some new cool stuff. I try to learn new stuff about cards every day. I try to devote at least like an hour or so to learning more about tarot every day. Yes, you did. I totally remember your reading yesterday, Jano. We had the 9 of Wands, which is my card for today, actually. The star is my ultimate favorite card too. But Jano, I remember your reading yesterday. I remember the 9 of Wands, and I remember how I was like, yeah, that, like, she is like afraid of judgment, but she's totally like willing to get past it. And what was the card next to the 9 of Wands? Was it the star? Yeah, she's got hope. She has hope. I love that. That was a great reading, Jano. That was very clear to me what was going on. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's figure out what's going on with Blackie. Toncho is so obviously he's not the pregnant one. My two favorites, well, three would be, well, my two favorites are really the Magician and the Star. If I had to, my favorite, God, my favorite court card changes all the time. For a while it was Page of Cups. My favorite minor arcana would probably be the 10 of Pentacles, which is also the only card I've never pulled for myself. Isn't that funny? Hey, Lorraine, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how is Blackie feeling about himself? We have the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Man, I don't think Blackie's feeling too good about himself right now. Queen of Wands reversed. He's feeling really imbalanced, and I don't know if he was put into a new situation recently or something, because he's really not doing too well. Page of Pentacles reversed. There's like a lack of stability going on. Did you guys move or something with the Hangman reversed? I feel like he's been put into a new situation and he feels very, very insecure. And yeah, this Hangman is the cutest little baby in the world. Look at that face. Look at that little face. Look at that baby face. Little babies everywhere. I love baby kitties so much. I want to like basically have a collection where all my tarot cards are cats. I'll just be the cat lady. The cat tarot lady. I'm fine with that. Yeah, he's not doing too well. He's feeling like he's been, like his whole world's kind of been turned upside down. Feels like the things that he has developed over time. Is he an older cat? What's the deal with Blackie? What's Blackie's deal? Feels like things are moving really fast in his life, like too fast for him to keep up. Is he sick? He's not sick. Is he older? I'm getting the vibe that he's like a little old man, and he's just like, oh, you kids are moving so fast, too fast for me. Like that kind of vibe. I'm so sorry, Ashley. I'm so sorry, Ashley. That's so tough. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. It's really tough. That's what's going on. He feels like his whole world is just like everything's like going around, like everything's just happening too fast, you know? Poor guy, poor Blackie. I'll pray for him, and I'll send him lots of healing, as much healing energy as I can. Yeah, he's not old. If he's only 7 years old, you know, and he just had his birthday. I'm sorry, you guys. I get really emotional when it comes to animals. Humans, but when it comes to animals, like, when they're not feeling well, like, because normally, like, cats are like, or animals are usually like hunky-dory, you know, unless something really serious is going on, like they've been moved somewhere, or he's not well, you know. He's not well right now, and he knows that. He knows he's not well. And he's scared, but I think that he's going to be okay. I think that there is hope for him with the 8 of Wands. And we were just talking about the Star, and that's the card that I pulled, and that's the card of hope, okay? So there is totally hope for him, love. He's not that old. Pink eye is definitely something that can be treated. I don't know what's causing he obviously needs to see a medical professional right now. As soon, you made the appointment already, so that's great. I don't know what could be causing him to lose the fur. But I think that they're going to be able to pinpoint it, and he can begin to heal. Yeah, card of healing for sure, for sure. Let's all pray. Let's all send a little prayer for little Blackie. He's really been out of shape right now. Hey, Uwu. How is it going? Thank you so much for your donation. Sorry, you stepped in here right as we were talking about kitty cats who aren't feeling well. We were seeing how Ashley's kitty was feeling, and he's not doing too well, as you can see. So got a little emotional up in here because we love the kitties. We love the kitties and the puppies, the kits and pups. All right, thank you so much for your donation, Uwu. I hope you're doing well. Please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Thank you, Ashley. I pray that Blackie's gonna do okay. I'm sure he'll do just fine. I'm sure the vets will find out what's going on. Love and light to you. I will pray for little Blackie. And yes, I'm sure he'll do fine. Definitely make sure he just gets checked out. And you're a good kitty, mama. Like, yeah, you are a good mama. Clean music lover, thank you so much. What is your, where did you donate and what are your initials? Thank you so much, Clean Music Lover. Thank you. All right. And Uwu has left their question in their Cash App and they would like a silent incantation, so we will do that. Sound will be back shortly. You love the shirt. Thank you so much, Uwu. This is my favorite drag queen, Violet Chachki. I got this at her show back in August, and I just bought tickets to see her. She's coming back on May 28th, and I'm so excited. So let's see, Uwu, how Kay feels about you. And do you know Kay's sign? We have the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords reversed, the World reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Hierophant. Interesting. Taurus, okay. The Hierophant. His general energies, we have the Hierophant over here. Your general energies, we have the Ten of Swords, like there's some kind of an ending, okay? His thoughts towards you, we have the Three of Swords reversed. These are his thoughts towards you, that perhaps maybe you can be a way for him to get over some kind of loss of some sort. I know that this is if I'm understanding correctly, it's a creative endeavor. The World reversed. If the World was upright, I would say you may not hear from him ever again. But the fact that it's reversed, I think he feels that there is work that you two need to complete. Queen of Wands reversed is his intentions. Queen of Wands reversed is highly overworked. Is someone who's very overworked and out of balance and disconnected from things. So I don't know if they're gonna, if they feel like they can't take on extra work. I'm not sure. Keeps looking at your story. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, that's pretty promising. The cards, I'm just getting very heavy, overworked, like very, like, yeah, overworked energy, like so overworked that I don't know if they would be able, if they're able to take on more work. There's a possibility with the World reversed. But the Hierophant, there's something they're trying to like figure out, like they're trying to gather knowledge as to whether this is something that they could feasibly do. Feasibly take on at this time. For Project D, is that what your project is called? What's Project D? Is that a band or something? His all to the max. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, this is a confusing one. It's pretty confusing. I definitely, well, it's not that confusing. I do see someone who's heavily overworked, has a very, very poor work-life balance, has pretty much no work-life balance, got into a motorcycle accident. That's not good. Got like no work-life balance, and he may be just throwing himself into work because he's physically incapable of doing other things, perhaps, is what's going on. I'm going to be really honest. I don't feel nor see any romantic energies here. It's very, that would be the only, yeah, and that's like the only romantic kind of vibey card I can see here. It's reversed. Three of Swords is a pretty bad card. He could be getting over the sorrow of the motorcycle accident. He could be getting over a sorrow of a divorce. But there's some pain that he's going through. And is working on healing. It could very well be the motorcycle accident. I get concerned with the Queen of Wands reversed. That's some seriously overworked energy. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's very, very stepped back from that part of his life right now. Kind of like me, I guess. It's just like not focusing on that right now. And I think he wants to work with you. And I think he's going to, but he's also considering how much more he can take on. Because he's just, the Queen of Wands reversed is no joke. The Queen of Wands, as you know, upright, is a very hard worker, Capricorn. They're very hardworking, they execute, they complete. But they have a good balance, they've got a good, work-life balance. This is reversed. In fact, this came up for my last reading for the kitty cat. Kitty cat felt the Queen of Wands. I'm like, if a kitty cat feels the Queen of Wands reversed, what are they feeling? Unwell, unrested. Well, kitty cat ended up being sick. And that was kind of an indicator for me. Stress is the #1 cause of illness and injuries. So he's treading very lightly here in terms of figuring out what projects to take on, how much he can take on. Because like you said, he made it clear that when he takes on a project, he goes full throttle, he goes in hardcore, completely, and puts in everything. I don't know how many projects he's currently working on. Did he say that he was going to think about it, or did he say, yeah, let's do this? Did he agree to working with you? That's wonderful. Wow. He said, let's do it. You just have to agree to it. Okay. Well, then I say go for it. I just expect him to be he will be very, I think he's going to just be, he might even be difficult to work with. Yeah, like it might be very difficult to get a hold of him. It might be difficult to get times with him. Like he's just a very super busy guy. Yeah, you might. That's possible. And but here's the flip side. If you want to find a producer that you aren't going to catch feelings for, then you should probably work with a woman, right? Valentina, girl, that's what I've been doing every day the past 2 days. I've been watching her live testimony. I was actually talking to some of the people in the live chat. It was this girl, her name's Inquisitive One or something. She's really cool. I forget the name of her channel, but I was on her live chat and I was like, you guys, like, should I do a tarot reading for Amber for this like mess? They're just like, yes, oh my God. So yeah. Your pan. So, but okay, well, or maybe finding someone who, I don't know, like, you would never be attracted to. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess if you're pan, then you can't control it at all. I don't really know quite how those things work, but I don't like labels. They're for soup cans. It's funny, like, I identify as queer, but I guess I'm technically not. But all I can say is I am such a fierce ally that if there were a war to start between the gays and the straights, I'd be on the gay side. Even if it meant me having to sacrifice ever dating a man again, I would still be on the gay side. 'Cause I don't like labels. They're for soup cans. It's funny, like, I identify as queer, but I guess I'm technically not. But all I can say is I am such a fierce ally that if there were a war to start between the gays and the straights, I'd be on the gay side. If even if it meant me having to sacrifice ever dating a man again, I would still be on the gay side. she's awful. She's a horrible actress. She's a mess. And it just reminds me so much of a toxic relationship I used to be in. And when I thought about that, I started crying. I'm like, if she's not crying and she's talking about all this, and I just think about a toxic relationship that it reminds me of, and I start to tear up, what's going on here? You know, now your ex is texting too. Oh dear, sounds like a messy time. I hope everything works out, ooh. I'm trying to think of a good solution to finding a producer who you wouldn't fall for, but I guess it's not in the cards. Literally. If it happens, it happens. It's funny, whenever I'm talking about a sign, I just look at like my eye just falls unless looking at a bull right now. That's just life, girl. Sometimes we fall for people, and that's just the way it is. And sometimes things happen, sometimes things don't. I fell for a photographer once, and there was no reciprocation. And then he used me for a bunch of like photo shoots that sucked. Like I would be like, yeah, sure, you don't have to pay me. Stupid, so stupid. I'll never do that again. That guy was a jerk. Screw Aquarius, guys. That was like 5 or so years ago. But other than that, have I ever had that problem? Or, yeah, it could be an issue. Yeah, it's exhausting. Right, Valentina? You get it. Well, if you're scared you're going to catch feelings and you don't want to catch feelings, then you may want to back out of it. Just to be, you know, copacetic, you know, because you don't want drama. I don't think, because it doesn't look like he's really ready for a relationship right now. Looks like there's something he's getting over, some pain, and if he was in a motorcycle accident, he may be physically having issues. We don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Ooh, ooh. I turned mine off a while ago. How did I turn it off? I just busied myself with other stuff and became really cynical. So, yeah. Don't become me. You don't need that. All right. Thank you so much, Uwu. Thank you. Then maybe you can just be friends with him. You got to try it. You got to try it. Maybe you can just be friends with him. I don't think, I honestly, I don't think he's going to try and take it to the next level. The cards don't look like it, but we never know. So, you know, if you guys are friends, you guys are friends. Maybe he's gay and we don't know. You know, anything could be. Anything could be. Clean Music Lover would like to know why your father ignored you at the family reunion. Aww. Lily Parks, bless your heart. Oh, I'm not supposed to say it. Apparently that's offensive in America. Bless you, love and light to you. That is so sweet. Thank you for saying that. That means so much to me. That means a lot to me. Because that's what I want to foster. Before I started this channel, I used to watch other people's channels, a couple of other people's channels, and I loved the ambiance that the channels created, the sense of calm, the sense of healing. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Of course you can donate again, Uwu. Not a problem. Not a problem. So let's see, Clean Music Lover, why your father ignored you at the family reunion. I'm so sorry. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why did Peace father ignore her at the family reunion? We have the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Eight of Swords reversed. It's awful. I'm so sorry, firstly, Clean Music Lover, that this happened to you. It's not right. It's not okay. There's nothing okay about that at all. All right, you're here. Okay, love. He is withholding. So I was expecting to see Strength reversed. I was expecting to see Seven of Wands reversed. I was expecting to see basically a coward. And we can definitely call him a coward in this case. Has he been out of your life for your entire life? Is this the first time you've seen him since like childhood? I absolutely see that he withheld from you and was silent. Yeah, his new life. He's moved on with the Chariot, girl. It's messed up. I'm really, really sorry. This is really messed up. You shouldn't go through this. No one should go through this. The Chariot, he's moved on. He's moved on. He's holding back on talking to you. He's holding back on providing anything to you, even conversation, with the Six of Pentacles reversed. The Hermit, he wants to go off and do his own thing, his new life. Eight of Swords reversed. This is the part I was just like, He feels like this is his new life, and it's in his new life, and he's moved on, and he's been set free from his past life, and he's just starting anew with the Page of Wands. And I said it before, I'll say it again, it's not right, and it's not okay. Yeah, I feel sorry for her. He's a real piece of work. You don't just move on from someone, from your daughter. You don't move on from a child. When you've created a human, when you've created human life, you don't move on. You move on from exes. You can move on from jobs. This isn't something you don't move on from your kid. It's not someone you move on from. In his mind, yes, he's just moved on. He's checked out. And I'm so, so sorry. I think you told me about this happening. I think you mentioned it. I said, how are you? This was like a week or two ago. And I was just like, hey, how are you? And you were like, not good. I just saw my dad. Or you were like, I just saw my dad. And I was like, oh, that's great. And you're like, no, he didn't speak to me. That's the sense I get. He was just never in your life. He just broke free from the shackles of fatherhood with the Eight of Swords reversed and just checked out. Started a new life with the Page of Wands. It sounds like he's started several lives, and because he can't seem to stick with any single one. Very dismissive energy. And, you're probably better off for it. He sounds like a real, I'm so sorry, I don't want to talk bad about your dad. But he's not treating you the way that you should be treated. Has never treated you the way you should be treated. I'm sure you know that. It's not right. Yeah, that's what's going on. He's checked out. He checked out. And it sounds like he checked out a while ago. And I'm just so sorry. That's really a bummer. But it's nothing personal, girl. You could have been anyone, any daughter, and I feel like he would have bailed. Hey, no, wait. If you were a celebrity, he's probably that type of dad who would be like, oh my God, Hello, I've missed you so much. Like Doja Cat's dad's trying to do. Who else? That happens all the time where celebrities be like, yeah, you never talked to me my whole life. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? You know? So at least it's not like that where it's like just fake ass vibes. You know, like you know what you know, and you've got yourself, and you've got the people that do love you in your life, and I'm just so sorry that that was what had to happen, or that is what happened. It didn't have to happen. That was what had happened, is what I meant. Yeah. Absolutely, total narcissistic vibes. Like, who the hell does he think he is? Thank you so much for being here and trusting me. It's hard stuff to talk about, and yeah, so I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. All right, Uwu. Did you want me to silently incant again? Let's do that. Do. Do I do sports readings? What do you mean? Like if a team's going to win or something? I can't predict that. Like that'd be like predicting like the lottery. But what do you mean by sports reading? Okay. Ooh, we have got the 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles reversed, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I just realized something. I was reading the Queen of Wands reversed as the Queen of Pentacles reversed, because this isn't traditional artwork. The Queen of Wands reversed is not severely overworked. They've actually got jealousy issues. They are imbalanced, but he's got some jealousy issues, perhaps maybe with other people you're working with, that other person. But let's dive into this, okay? His general energies, we have the Queen of Pentacles. He's pretty stable right now. 9 of Cups, yeah. That's actually your energy is the 9 of Cups. His thoughts, we've got the King of Pentacles reversed. It's funny, Queen of Pentacles upright and then the King of Pentacles reversed. His thoughts are that this is right now what's going on between you is unstable. This is D. This is D. It's feelings towards you. We've got the Six of Swords. Now this is interesting, the Six of Swords. We could see this in two ways. Either wanting to move away to calmer waters, to perhaps somebody else or another situation, or to move away from that person. I don't know what their communication has been like, but depending on the nature of their communication with you, I would make that judgment call on my own if I were you. Do you think that they're moving towards you based on on the way that they've communicated? Do you think that that's what they're, because Six of Swords, as you know, as I think you know, is, sorry, I shouldn't just assume everyone knows the tarot. Six of Swords is all about moving to calmer waters, okay? Seven of Cups is his intention. You're good, girl. Well, I guess you just remembered what I said, because this doesn't have the writing on it, and it's just like a little there. It's a little difficult to read these cards. I had to learn, like, yeah, it has a different symbol for each suit. But yeah, the Seven of Cups. He feels like he finally sees you. He sees you in like a new light. And it's like he wants you now. That wish fulfillment he sees you as something that he wants. What's his sign again? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about, I don't know nothing about dreams or anything. I really don't know much about dreams or dream analysis. All I know is I always have good dreams, and I often dream about people that are just currently in my life. Taurus, okay. I thought it was a Taurus. So it's not all in your head. I don't think this is in your head. Well, have they been communicating with you? Oh, it's just his energy is in your head? If that's the case, then this Six of Swords is probably them wanting, there's something in their life that they want to move away from. Because they're feeling unstable. Thank you so much for your donation, Jason Fuller. Now wait, I thought that this person had messaged you, or this was just in your dreams. They haven't reached out to you? Oh, okay. Well, then that changes things a little bit, because I thought that they had reached out to you. Their feelings are characterized by the Six of Swords, and that's what I was saying, is depending on the nature. I was saying, I thought that they'd reached out to you, and I was saying, based on the energy of their messages, I would have you determine what this Six of Swords is all about. So if they haven't messaged you, I don't want to say it's all in your head, because that sounds kind of mean, but it does change things a little bit, because this person is going through some instability. They're wanting to move away from something. They could be thinking about you because you brought them comfort, but the Six of Swords, I'm not so sure. Yeah. the dreams and the energies. I mean, I would trust your intuition, you know. It's good to trust your intuition. They are going through stuff. They're unstable, and there's something that they want to move away from. And they've got big dreams that they want to fulfill. I don't know. I mean, here's the tea. Here's just the tea. Here's just the tea, straight up tea about people, and especially men's. The men's. Typically, if they are wanting to reach out to someone, they typically will. Okay. That's interesting. Well, then he's not like most guys. Because that's, and I've been talking about that a lot lately. If a guy, like straight up, if a guy, mostly guys too, even women, a lot of women, if a guy really wants to reach out to someone, even the shyest, most scared guy, that like love and the desire to talk to someone or the desire to be with someone physically will push even the shyest guy to pick up the phone and text someone or something. So I don't know why this person wouldn't act on it. If they felt a certain type of way, that seems a little weird, but maybe that's just the way that they are. If they're a Taurus, maybe they're trying to like focus on work, something like that, you know. It does look like they're feeling pretty unstable. So they're a Taurus. There we go. We've got the King of Pentacles reversed. He's not feeling completely like himself. And how long have you been having these dreams and stuff? Yeah. I mean, maybe if this has only been going on for a couple days or something, then perhaps he is, because of all this instability that's going on, he is thinking about you because you brought him warmth and comfort. But so, 3 days. So perhaps he was thinking about you and then stopped or something. I'm not quite sure. I do see he is going through some instabilities in his life right now. And he's in a situation that he wants to get out of, some kind of situation he would like to get out of. He's feeling destabilized, the King of Pentacles reversed, especially as a Taurus. So perhaps he does need to just focus on work right now. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, Iwu. That happened to me once, but never mind. I'm monetized now. I can't talk about the circumstances. It happened to me once. I felt my grandpa tap me on the shoulder and tell me everything's going to be okay. One moment, please. Yeah. Relapsing into wanting you and then smacking himself out of it. Yeah. Perhaps. That's very strange behavior. Yeah. Interesting. Well, hopefully, you know, hopefully he's doing all right. And if he is wanting to reach out to you, he will. It's not all in your head. I'm sure there's something significant going on. Sounds pretty significant there. Yeah. Wow, that's intense. Yeah. That is intense. Yeah, that's a possibility, and that's possibly what that Six of Swords is all about. Maybe he's wanting to leave that third party, and he's thinking about, you know, things in the past, like his relationships in the past that made him happy and made him feel loved, you know. So, yeah, for sure. Well, I wish you all the best, Uwu. Thank you so much, love. Hope everything works out. Everything that is supposed to happen will happen. Everything will work out for the best, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Jason, thank you for your donation. Did you have did you want two mini questions or one 10-card reading? Oh, no, actually it's not too intense of energy. It's all good. Yeah, well, because you have protection over that, you know. You are a highly spiritually protected person. It's like, no, boundaries. Yeah. You don't play around. So I wonder if he was aware of the fact that you were aware of it. Do you have that connection together in the past? Have you acknowledged a connection like that? I might be all out of my lip butter. It's okay, I got some backups. I'm backing up and backing up and backing up, backing up and backing up and backing up. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, then there's something going on, yeah. I think that the third party probably stopped it. Okay, Jason, let's do a 10-card reading. So the question is, what am I transitioning to? Or am I going to make this level up? Should know this, but I need some guidance, please. I'm just a little confused. It's a little vague. Do you mean like spiritually? Ooh, he was an atheist. And then how could you be psychic? Well, I guess you could be psychic and be an atheist. But, I was an atheist. I think I told you I was an atheist until I was about 20, or agnostic until I was about 27. Maybe a little older. Thank you so much, love, as always. Thank you. Okay, how you live your life. My perception of my life and me. What is the transition I'm in, please? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Angels, messengers, and... Well, we can try this. I mean, how you live your life, my perception of my life and me. What is the transition I'm in? I mean, I've done something as... I do readings as broad as just general messages from your spirit guides. If you wanted to do something like that. But I think I'm pretty sure I understand what you're talking about. What is the transition that you're spiritually... that you're in. I'm thinking of example cards, like, okay, so if I pulled, and these aren't your cards, but say I pulled the Queen of Pentacles over the Seven of Cups, I would say that you are, there's some wish fulfillment that you are wanting to attain, and that you should be able to attain it. So the answers may be a little broad, but they also may resonate with you on a personal level. Does that make sense? So I'm not sure if you want to do just a general what does Spirit want to say to you, or if we want to say if we want to specifically ask what this transition you're in is. Like, are we trying to figure out what the transition is trying to accomplish? Or what's the word? Yeah. What is the transition trying to accomplish? A general. Okay, let's do a general. Because if there any questions that you do have, Jason, about yourself spiritually, your guides and your angels are going to be, and that's what they're going to answer. They're going to answer what you want to hear, basically what you need to know. So I think that would probably be the best way of looking at this. So let's just dive into that. Thank you for your flexibility. I appreciate that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get a general, provide me with any and all messages for Jason? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with any and all messages that Jason needs to hear. Okay. Three of Swords, Two of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Ten of Cups, the Fool, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Justice. Okay. Sorry, I just need a moment here to figure out what's going on. All right, so okay, I know where to start. I see it. We've got the Two of Wands reversed with the Fool right underneath. So I think I know what your issue is right now. And it does sound vague, and it probably feels a little vague. The Two of Wands is all about having a lot of decisions to make. Decision making, looking forward out to the future as to which direction to go next, making those decisions and deciding which direction to go forth. However, this card is reversed. And right underneath it, we have the Fool, which is the journey taker, the one who blissfully steps out into the world without fear, and sees the world as just life is one giant voyage. If life is one giant voyage, and life is our future, and you're having difficulty seeing what decisions to make for your future, well, that's the issue that we have at hand right now, is I think you don't know exactly where to go from here. You want to go forth and live your best life, but you don't know, you're not quite sure what it is, to the point where one of the best descriptions of the Two of Wands reversed I've ever read was, you have so many decisions to make that you don't know which decisions to make, and you would rather outsource your life to someone else and just have them make the decisions for you because you don't know which direction to go. And I know I'm not helping by saying this, and I will also say that there are 4 cards in the tarot deck that make me look like a lazy tarot reader, and that's the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. So even in its reversal, I feel like you're probably just like, yeah, that's my issue, but I wish I could tell you exactly what it is you need to do, what decision you need to make to go and where you are going to go next. But that's really what life is all about, is letting that unfold as you go about your journey. For example, with me, I am looking for a creative outlet. I was a model, still am, but I don't get a whole lot of work anymore. And the whole game has changed, and a lot of people, since COVID, don't really hire a lot of art models, right? But I have a very keen eye for photography, and I have a great camera. I've got 2 wonderful cameras, and I, for years, have been looking for something that inspired me. And I didn't know what it was, to the point where I was asking tarot readers, what do I do? What's my creative outlet? Is it writing? What is it? What is it? And I went to a drag show in Paris, and it changed everything for me. I was so inspired. That was my Page of Cups. I was so freaking inspired. I was like, this is what I want to do, at least creatively. I want to take pictures of Parisian drag queens. Very specific, but I knew what I wanted to do, at least creatively. And speaking of that too, of modeling, as I just said, I'm a model, but that used to be my bread and butter. I was a full-time model, okay? And then COVID hit. I had to switch gears, particularly like work-wise. I had to switch gears, and I had no idea which direction to go. I've got a degree from Berkeley. I have all this publishing experience, but I don't have a grad school degree. I don't know where. I didn't know where to fit in. However, during lockdown, despite all this, I was blessed with a stimulus check, so I was able to eat. And to keep myself occupied, I was like, hey, I've always wanted to really learn tarot as intimately as I possibly could, and I've never had the time. So I was able to, I made like 5 attempts in my life to really learn tarot. The last time I did it, I was like, I'm learning this like a foreign language. And I did, and I had a new skill. And it wasn't a decision I made. It was something that unfolded along the journey. You see what I mean? Sorry, we haven't even gotten into the rest of the cards. I'm giving you all these personal anecdotes, but I hope that they're making sense and maybe resonating with you in a certain way. I'm not sure. There are I see some emotional things going on here. The Queen of Swords reversed is quite a bitter. The Queen of Swords reversed is very bitter about things, about her lot in life and what has gone on, what has transpired in her life. Yet your guides are saying that despite how difficult it can be, you have to do your best to appreciate the things that you do currently have in your life. Because you do have quite an abundance right now with the Nine of Cups. You may not be able to see it, but if you really take stock, it's there. And I hate telling people that too, especially like I don't know if you're dealing with like like depression or anxiety or anything, but sometimes people that are dealing with those things and say they do have an abundance around them, like rest in peace, Winona Judd, who committed suicide today. She had everything, right? She was beautiful. She had beautiful daughters, beautiful career. She still looked great at 76. She had everything, right? But she still had issues. And so it's difficult. I don't think it's entirely fair to say, oh, well, just be grateful for what you have. And that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is just the appreciation of what you have will help heal you. Okay. And yes, it's very different for like, celebrities who have like crazy amounts of stuff. It's just like, what? It's almost like, I don't know how people can navigate that kind of a life. But, and I'm sure that they're often told like, well, you have so much, you should just be happy. And I don't really agree with that. But your guides are saying that you need to take some inventory on what you actually do have in your life, because you have quite a bit. And quite a bit to be thankful for. Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles right underneath. Work frustrations at work, is that what's going on? Seven of Pentacles is frustrations. Knight of Pentacles is the worker bee. I don't know if you're having career frustrations. They acknowledge them if that's what's going on. This is, I think, an acknowledgement of perhaps looking into another career, or not, or just maybe perhaps another place of employment. Excuse me, did you go through a breakup somewhat recently? I feel like there's a message here that love is coming towards you. That you're due for some good karma, some good love, because you're a good person. And yeah, I think that's what these, because I normally start on this side, right? I had to start in the middle. We've been untangling it from the middle, because both of these, to me, are saying that love is coming to you in the future. We've got the Lovers with Justice. I feel like this is a message that you've got love coming to you in the future, somewhat soon. And this will be a very fair relationship, a 50-50 relationship, where you're not doing all the giving, they're not doing all the whatever, it takes two to tango, and it's going to be a very equal partnership. The Lovers, Justice, very fair, equal partnership. I don't know if you've had that, and if you had that in the past, or if your last relationship was, but the message I'm getting is going to be very, very fair. And they acknowledge your sorrow from the last breakup with the Three of Swords, but they're also acknowledging that you have wonderful things to come emotionally with the Ten of Cups. That's like ultimate romantic happiness. Like they acknowledge and are saying, you know, it's good to grieve, and it's not only good to grieve, it's necessary to grieve a relationship. Your pain is not only valid, it's necessary, okay? But once you are over this pain, you have this wonderful love coming into your life, and very, very egalitarian, 50-50 relationship, partnership, a close partnership, non-combative. So the message I'm getting here is to trust, have more faith in your life unfolding in the way that it ought to. Don't worry so much about not doing the right things in this life, because you're on the right path. Just keep on going forward. You may want to change what you do for a living if you are feeling frustrations in that arena. And yes, they acknowledge feeling that you feel bitter, sad, but that you've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups to comfort you underneath. They acknowledge that this happened and this has affected you emotionally, but you've got a good woman coming to you soon, okay? So that is what I see here for you, Jason. I hope that this resonated and brought you some clarity to your life. You have good things coming, Jason. Just keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. You're in the right direction. And we just received a donation. Thank you so much for your donation, Lily Parks. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jason. I'm glad. Okay. My name is... Okay. I can and can't your question in silence. Did you want this to be a 10-card reading? And, it looks, yeah, no, never mind. It looks like you asked 2 questions. So we'll do, did you want to do, because it looks like you have 2 questions. Did you want to do that? Or did you want to combine it? Okay, all right. Yeah, because I was going to say, if we ask that one, it'll answer the second one, I think. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So I'm going to go silent for a moment. We will be right back. Actually, I need to be a human for half a moment. I will be right back. Sorry. All right, and we are back. Hello. All right. And we will be incanting silently. One moment. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Star reversed, the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, the World. I was expecting to see the World. Knight of Pentacles, the Devil. Isn't that hilarious, you guys? The Devil in my cat tarot is this sweet golden retriever. Oh dear. The Devil, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Now I know I incanted your question silently, but I'm going to have to, some information is going to be revealed. I can't, there's nothing I can do about that. If I'm going to answer your question, I'm going to have to say what's going on. I can't say, I can be as vague as I can try and be while you still understand what's going on with me and you knowing what question I asked, okay? So this is not the first time I have had someone ask this question. Specifically your question. Like to it, like what you actually asked specifically. And it's, and I often get, and it's a very similar spread to the answer that I often get. So I'm trying to think of, okay, so yes, singing will always be a part of your future with the Wheel of Fortune. You will always, I know this sounds really corny, but you will always have a song in your heart. You have a beautiful voice, and singing brings you joy, and it will always bring you joy till you die and day. You will always get that joy from singing. It's interesting, I'm starting right here, because I'm starting with the cards that I see when people ask that question. And also, where do you live, if you don't mind me asking? You don't need to give me the specific. Do you live in Hollywood or the LA area? Because I'm assuming you don't. Okay, because I'm assuming that you want to do this for a living is what you were asking. You live in New Jersey. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's kind of close to New York. But I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not a whole lot of pentacles here. We only have the 2 of pentacles, which is really about making a decision. I'm assuming that you were asking if you are going to, when you meant, is this going to be a part of your future? I'm assuming you meant, am I going to make a career out of this? And the answer is yes and no. With the 7 of Wands reversed underneath, there's going to be a lot of choices that you're going to have to make, and a lot of sacrifices that you'll have to consider. One, you've got to be where the work is. I'm not a musician myself, but one of my closest friends who I grew up with, she's a violinist, and I live in the Bay Area, and she was set on being a professional violinist. She couldn't find work in the symphonies, so she moved down to Southern California. This was about 10, 15 years ago, and she's now she does gigs. She performs in bands, which is what she's always wanted to do, but her main source of income is she's a teacher. She teaches. She's still able to perform and do what she wants to do because she loves it, but that's not, if anything, sometimes she loses money from those gigs. They really don't make a whole lot of money. And that's where, so that's the decision. You're going to have to make a lot of decisions about like what sacrifices you're willing to make, because you still got to eat at the end of the day, you know. And you are a star, but for every one person that wants to be the singer on the stage, I hate to say it, but there's almost 1 million of you for every one person. And because it's something that we see in music, and we know that's something, oh, I want to do that. I want to be up on the stage. But when I see the world, I often see the world card when people ask if they are going to work, if they're going to be a professional singer or a professional, it's usually singer. And my answer is this, the world card, you have not yet seen what you actually, I think, would want to do. I don't know how old you are, but the message I'm getting is that you have yet to see you've yet to be exposed to so many other jobs and work within the music industry that you would find, that you would really love and find a lot of joy in. And there's tons of them. Like when you go to a show, I don't know if you realize, but if you go to like a music show, like a concert, there's, you know, there's the band on stage, but everyone who organizes that puts, there's the mic guy, there's the set person, there's people who do, albums, there's people who work, in the record industry, then there's people, who produce and do all that. There's so many different aspects and facets, and oftentimes you wouldn't even know that those jobs existed unless you were in that scene. I go to LA a lot. I am still a model, an art model, but I used to do it a lot more, and I used to get work in LA. And there was this hotel that I've stayed at. There's this hotel called the Indigo Hotel, and it is clearly, it's like all young money, and it's like cool, like really cool people that clearly work in the music industry or the entertainment industry. I didn't recognize a single person. No one was famous, but they all came in with hella Louis bags and suicide doors on their cars and stuff. Like they were like decked out, and most people, like I think I hardly saw anyone that was over 40 there. It was just young, beautiful money and creative stuff too. And I realized that it's most of those people, a lot of those people either grew up in the area or grew up within the industry or moved to Hollywood to find these other things. They probably went there with a dream of becoming a rapper. That didn't pan out, so now they're making hella money producing people because they found out that they're really good at mixing and they had no idea. Or maybe they found out they were really good at promotion and they had no idea. It's this, the real like star that's within you has not shown yet. It has not been illuminated. I've been studying this card a lot this week. It's one of my favorite cards and I pulled it for myself recently. In reality, what does a star do? Sorry, I'm not trying to be a rhetorical teacher, but a star it penetrates the darkness to reveal and illuminate what is hidden. And you have not been illuminated to what you are really meant to do. And I see it's in the industry, but it's not specifically singing. Doesn't mean you're never going to be singing on the stage. That's not what I'm saying. It just means that I don't think it's going to be your bread and butter. There's going to be, and you've got to, but there's so many other jobs in that field that you can do that are wonderful. I don't know if John's in the chat right now, but he knows a lot more about this as well, like the music industry. Two of Pentacles, like I said, there's not a lot of Pentacles here. And the Two of Pentacles is really all about making a decision between something, whether you should do one thing or another. And thank you so much for your donation, Carla Gonzalez. Thank you. Specifically in regards to your work, hun, with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the worker, is work, career. There's going to be a major decision between two things that you're going to, or maybe more than two things that you're going to have to decide on with your career specifically. There are certain things that you are perhaps bound to now. I don't know if you're in a relationship or if there's people that don't want you to move away, or if you just don't want to move away, but there's things that are binding you that you need to break free from with the Devil and the Lovers. I don't know if it's a person that doesn't want you to move or something, or doesn't want you to break free and do what you want to do, start exploring the different facets of the music industry. But there's something you got to do about that. And I don't know what it is specifically. I wish I could tell you, but that's the message I'm getting, is there's something that's binding you right now. Your family, for sure. That's a tale as old as time. My girl, that is a tale as old as time. So many people, especially on the East Coast that I know of, want to move either to New York or Hollywood so that they can be where the work is, because you got to be where the work is. That's just the way it is. And it's always the family that try to hold people back because they love you, but they don't realize that Maya Angelou, this is not me, this is my girl Maya Angelou, true love is liberation. They've got to say, if they really love you, they've got to be able to set you free, let you see, fly, set your wings ablaze and fly and see what's out there. See how you can shine as a star. And I feel, well, there are some shows where it's not just covers for drunk people who don't care, but there's the whole, that is true. I'm thinking of, like, if Lana Del Rey hadn't have gone famous, what would she be doing? She'd be singing covers of songs as, like, probably like a lounge lizard in a bar, which is just fine if that makes you happy, but that's the decision you're going to have to make, is do those shows. I don't think every show is like that. There's a lot of shows, like my girl Aga, the violinist, she plays shows where people, like, they play some covers, but like they have their own original stuff and people do care. They pay to see them, you know. She's cool local talent, and that's really, really cool. That's something that you can absolutely aspire to. Okay, love. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. Sorry, the Four of Swords with the Knight of Swords. reversed underneath. There's more decisions. There's a lot of decisions that you need to make, girl. There's a lot of, especially if you're going to be moving, there's so many decisions that you need to make, and a lot of stuff you need to think about regarding whether you really, really want to go forth and do this. Because the Knight of Swords just goes forth and does it, doesn't even think. But there's some things you've got to think about here. You know, whether, you know, whether you'd be happy, you know, whether you're interested in discovering other facets, whether you're even interested in discovering other facets of the music scene, or, you know, whether there's something else, another career path that you would be interested in. I would love to see you at least, I don't know if you've ever been to Hollywood, but just spend like a couple months here if you could, and see what things are like. I don't know if you've ever been to school for music or anything like that. If there's any, like, you know, alum that you could contact, or if you have been to school at all, but that's always good. But yeah, there's just a lot of options out there, but most of them are not singing. That's not something that most people get to do, unfortunately. I wanted to do it for a very long time. I think a lot of people do. If we have a good voice, we've got a song in our heart, and it always feels good to sing, right? I raise my vibrations are raised when I sing. So I will always have, as it sounds corny, I will always have a song in my heart. I will always be singing. I've been asked by people to record songs for them, and that's very flattering. Always, like, not for pay or anything, but just for fun, and it's always super flattering. I've never done that yet, but yeah, it's always something that you'll have. But you've also got to try and pursue it. If you don't make your shot as the star, if you never shoot for the stars, then you'll never find out, you know. There were things in my life that I didn't end up getting, but I at least went for them, and that's what you've got to do, is be able to say, well, at least I tried. Oh, okay, John. Yeah, because my friend, it's not her sole source of income. Her main bread and butter is teaching at the school and private lessons, and then she really enjoys performing. She loves it, and she does originals, and yeah, they're probably drunk, and she's drunk too, and they're having a great time. She loves it, but does it pay? Hardly anything. Like I said, sometimes they actually end up losing money, but that's pretty rare. But it's a little difficult, but it's also a journey, and it's also really exciting. There's going to be a lot of things to see. Thank you so much, Lily. I really appreciate you, and I wish nothing but the best for you too. I really, you know, I've never heard your voice, but if you believe in yourself, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm always about, you know, shooting for the stars, because you'll never know if you don't. You'll just be stuck wondering forever if you don't. So thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. You're a Gemini, Knight of Swords reversed, and the Lovers that came up, both of your cards came up, girl. Yeah, you've got some things that you need to unbind yourself from and slow down a little bit, because Gemini, I'm a Gemini moon, and we tend to overthink. Knight of Swords reversed is really overthinking stuff, but we have the Four of Swords right above that, which is taking time to really meditate and think on something. So try and control the racing thoughts, you know, like, oh, I got to do this, that, and the other. It's very difficult. I know. I am a Gemini moon, so I like think like a Gemini. But you know, take some time to meditate. That always helps. I've been taking time to meditate almost every day. I've been trying. So I really advise that. Thank you so much. I did see your donation, Carla. Please, did you already post your question, love? My question is for a friend, and I would like to know what is up with her boyfriend, that he's been acting different. Is he trying to get back with his ex? I need to know what his name. I want to know what is up with her. I need to know his name or his first initial, and I need to know the ex's name or first initial of. Carla, can you please give me the name of the ex? or the boyfriend? Or the first initial, please. Thank you. Carla, I need you to clarify. I can't ask the question unless I know his name or first initial, love. And I also need to know his ex's name or first initial. Please type it in the chat. Thank you. Carla, I can't incant the question unless I have his name or first initial, as well as the ex's name or first initial. I don't understand where you went, but you've got another 2 minutes. Carla, I need you to post his name or first initial, as well as the ex-girlfriend's name or first initial. Carla, you've got a minute and a half. I need you to check in. Thank you. Carla Gonzalez, I need you to check in. Please, thank you. Carla Gonzalez, I need you to check in. I cannot ask your question if I do not have the person's name. I can't ask a question, especially if it's for another person, just saying, what is your friend's ex doing? Carla Gonzalez, you are not here. I'm so sorry. I cannot answer your question the way that you wrote it. I literally cannot ask it. It has now been 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Time is still going on. I've been asking you numerous times to just tell me what the boyfriend's name or first initial is, because I can't say, okay, here's a hypothetical if you're even listening or here. I can't say angels, messengers, spirit guides is Carla's friend's boyfriend looking to... Okay, you're here, Carla. What is his name? Thank you. And what is the girlfriend's name, the ex-girlfriend? Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get... Sorry, 1 second. His ex is Martha. So you're wondering if Ishmael's trying to get back together with Martha, right? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Ishmael trying to get back together with Martha? Queen of Cups. Judgment reversed. 8 of Pentacles. Sorry, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Justice reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. 8 of Wands. The Fool. 6 of Swords reversed. The Hermit reversed. 7 of Swords. Short answer, the short answer is yes, but Martha wants nothing to do with him. We've got Judgment reversed. Judgment upright is a second chance. He doesn't have a second chance with her. As much as he wants to take a journey with her, the Fool. He does not have a second chance with her, despite him wanting to be with her. 7 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords reversed. Unfortunately, he is not happy. He's frustrated with your friend in their relationship right now, Lorena. 7 of Pentacles is, sorry, 8 of Pentacles. He knows that it's something solid that he has, but he feels like he wants to walk away with the 6 of Swords. I don't know if he's necessarily going to. He's kind of a mess himself. I don't know if he's actually going to attempt anything here. He's very emotionally immature. Justice reversed. The Hermit reversed. Yeah, he's being very unfair and is looking to leave a situation, I feel. And this is further solidification to me that Martha's not interested. She wants nothing to do with him. She's like, oh God, no, that's good. I'm good on him. 3 of Cups reversed. There's no third party involved. She's not, I don't know if he's reached out to her or what, but if he has, I don't think she's responded. The message I'm getting is she is not interested. And he's like aggressively interested with the 7 of Swords. He's really like he's not a good guy. He does not know how to treat women right. And he feels very desperate to win Martha back, but she's just not interested. And he would almost like do anything to get her back. That's a good question. Should she walk away, or is he waiting for Lorena to walk away? And that's a good question, but it's also a different question. That would be a separate question. I mean, you can ask my advice. What do I think? He's always really nice, though. Yeah, that's the 7 of Swords. That's he's deceptive. He's not. The 7s are deception. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles is more frustrations. 7 of Wands. He's being deceptive. He's not as nice as he seems. He's deceptive. With the Queen of Cups The Eight of Wands underneath. I do think he's already reached out to Martha, and I think that she has been like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm good. Did he cheat on Lorena with his ex? I don't know. It doesn't look like it here, but that's also a different question. What I'm seeing here, Carla, is she rejected him and has been rejecting him. I don't think she would sleep with him. She's not into him anymore. She's over it. He's not. He's the one who's not over it. I literally got an intuitive message that if he had cheated on Lorena with his ex, it would have been like assault, because she's not into it. She's not having it. Martha's not having it. Okay. So that's the T. Literally, that's the T. Oh my God. The first card here is the Queen of Cups, and we have the teapot and the teacup. That's the T, hunty. That's what's going on here. He's hung up. He is hung up. And thank you so much for your donation. Did you want 2 more 10-card readings, love? That's the Seven of Swords, honey. Seven of Swords is a liar. The Seven of Swords is a thief, and thieves are liars. The Seven of Swords is the worst card in the mind. It's my least favorite card in the entire deck. It's someone who it is lies, deceit, deception. I think he tried to cheat on her 100%. Oh yeah, but with the Three of Cups reversed, she said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." So the first question you want to ask is, you want to know, should she walk away? Okay, let's do that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Woo! Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lorena walk away from Ishmael? Wow, again, we have the Queen of Cups, same spot. King of Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles, same spot. Holy crap. Two of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Two of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it looks like she should walk away. I mean, and okay, so here's the tea, honey. With the cards are saying yes, she should walk away 100%. Let's break it down. We have the Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles right underneath, having to make a decision, this decision making, should I stay or should I go, about something that she has worked towards, having to make that decision. So it's definitely a decision making process, and it's one that she clearly doesn't want to make with the Two of Wands reversed. Two of Wands is all about having to make decisions. Two of Wands reversed is having a decision to make that you so badly don't want to have to make that decision, that you would rather have someone else do it for you. But we have the Sun right underneath. The message I'm getting from my guides is that she should leave because it would bring her happiness. The Queen of Swords reversed. If she stays, she's going to end up feeling bitter because he doesn't treat her right. And ultimately, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is literally the definition of walking away from someone or something that is difficult to walk away from. It's not going to be an easy thing, but it's something that she needs to do. She'll end up learning more about herself with the Queen of Cups, and with the Knight of Pentacles the Knight of Pentacles underneath. It's going to be a healing process, but she's going to learn so much more about herself and grow so much more from this if she ends up leaving him. King of Cups reversed with the Knight of Wands underneath. It's going to cause a little bit of emotional instability for her at first, but eventually this is totally going to set her free, and she's going to be like an amazing single lady who won't be single for very long because she's got a whole lot going for her. But we've got some major cards here that say yes, she should go. And then furthermore, if you just want my personal opinion from this situation, I would leave if I were her. I know it's difficult. I can see it's difficult. But if he's literally just not even just thinking about his ex, but actually contacting her and then lying about it, like we had with the Seven of Swords, she's got to leave because he'll continue to lie. And what is love if someone's pining over someone that's not you? You know, that's what she needs to take into account. And then let me get just a sip of water here. And then the second one was, did he cheat on Lorena with his ex? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did Ishmael cheat on Lorena with Martha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, did you have a different question? I thought you wanted to know if he cheated on her. What does Eric and his cousin Jared and his other cousin say about me? Okay, so what things do your cousins say about you? Okay, let's redo this 1 second. Yeah, you're just like, no, I'm good. Like, I love her, but let's focus on me now. For sure. I get you. All right, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Yeah, no, Eric's not your cousin. I said, what do Eric and his cousins say about you? No, I got you. I got you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does Eric and his cousins say about Carla? What do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Grammar. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what do Eric and his cousins say about Carla? All right, let's see. And let's see. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you too, girl. I thank you for the extra that you sent. I really appreciate that. And we'll try and clarify exactly what the flip they're saying about you. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, the Three of Swords reversed, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Page of Cups reversed. Did you break his heart? I'm seeing some heartache here. So, and here's the other thing. I don't know if you've seen my readings before, but there's 4 cards in the tarot deck that make me look like a bum-ass lazy reader. It's the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and this guy right here, the High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. He misses you, I think. That's what I'm seeing here. I think that he thinks that you guys had something that could have been solid with the High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles underneath. He thinks that you guys could have had something solid, and I think he laments that to his friends or his cousins, his buddies, whatever. He feels that intuitively, I think he feels like you were his soulmate. That's crazy, because when I was shuffling the cards, I was thinking that. I was like, this is probably some guy. I just got this feeling that he was a guy who just doesn't talk about his feelings to the actual person. What's his sign? And that's why he's talking to his cousin and his friends, because he didn't have the balls to tell you. Yeah, no, he has he was really into you. He's a player. Okay, well, he really thought that you were pretty something. He thought you guys had potential as like a relationship. He feels like sorrowful that you're gone with the Three of Swords reversed. He's trying to get over it, because I think he doesn't think that you would come back if he tried. But yeah, the Seven of Cups, he really puts a mask on, even to his friends. Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius girl. I was going to say, he sounds like an Aquarius if he doesn't express his feelings. I'm a female. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I'm a girl. I have this theory, right? That the signs are they're so different based on gender. Like Piscean men can't handle the emotions. Piscean women are like emotional gangsters. Aquarius women, we feel things, but we're pretty like level-headed about things. We're like the high priestess. We balance heart and mind. We try. Dude, Aquarians, they won't say a word. I've dated two Aquarius guys. They are awful. He said, that's awful. I dated an Aquarius guy and he acted like that, but he never actually said that. I didn't know what was going on. So he puts up a front for his friends and to you with the Seven of Cups. You're absolutely right. He doesn't express his emotions. And that's funny that it's not funny. It's ironic that, and messed up that he made you cry and literally rejected you. Right? That's crazy. I had no idea. Yeah, so it's interesting that he says, you know, he did all the rejecting because we have the Five of Pentacles here. He feels left out in the cold from this situation because we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. He felt that you guys had a really, really good chemistry. If anything, he really super misses the physical stuff. With that Ace of Wands is no joke. He feels left out in the cold. I think he feels that you guys had really, really great chemistry that he hasn't really been able to find with other people. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you can tell sometimes when people are trying to like that I feel like he probably overcompensated. Like straight up saying like, this is just sex. Like that's so like, I don't think anyone actually literally feels that way in like, even in like FWB situationships, you still like spending time with each other, you know? He really liked you. He really liked you and still does. How long ago did you guys break up? Because he may be reaching out to you soon. He may actually, with the Eight of Wands, I know this sounds crazy, but the Eight of Wands is actually expressing a message. And like I've said, I'll say it before, I've been talking about it a lot this week. Guys, if they want you, if they really, really, really want you, they'll let it be known eventually. Somewhere their peen is going to control their mind and get them to come forth. And I feel like that's what's going on here. Like he is, but it's not just his peen, it's his soul too, the Queen of Cups. He's not in touch with himself at all. I don't know what sign are you? Sorry, what does what say? I'm lost. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if he comes forth. Like August? Okay. So almost a year now. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back into your life again with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about a message, coming forth with a message. And thank you so much for your donation, Carmen. Thank you. So he may be coming forth soon, or you're a Libra. Okay, so you guys are very compatible. Oh, what did they say between the cousins? They talk about how they agree. They think that you were right for him as well. They all agree. They kind of, it's more him talking and them like listening. I'm doing this thing. He's like, wow, wow. And they're like, okay, yeah, she was right for you. He's like, no, I really, really loved her. Like, oh, yeah, no, I get it. That type thing. It's not that no one's talking crap about you. There's no shit talking here. It's all love. It's really all love and a little bit of pain too. Two of Cups, he felt that you two, look at this. He thought you guys were really actually meant to be. I don't know if you've like been watching my live stream, but I don't normally get to give messages like this. I don't know. I'm not saying it's right or that he's a great guy, because it sounds like he didn't treat you that right. Then we got the Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, he's literally like not coming into your life right now. He's not present in your life despite the fact that he wants to be. And that's what he's talking about with his buddies, his cousins, his cousins. He's saying how much he misses you. And you saw him a couple weeks ago, and that reminded him. I think that got things going. Here, let's pull some cards. I'm drawn to pull my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Whoa! You thought Jared would talk? I thought he would too, girl. No lie. When people ask that kind of stuff, I just kind of assume people are talking shit. No, he misses you. And my cards don't lie, girl. My cards don't lie. Let's see. Let's see what angel messages we have. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide me with a divine message regarding how Jared feels about Carla. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Jared feel about Carla? No, I wasn't going to say Leo. I don't know where you got that. New life. Let's see what that means. New life. What's he think? What's going on with this guy? I think he's going to come forward again. Girl, I'm literally reading this from the... Eric is the one you hooked up with? I thought we were talking about Jared. Oh, it's Jared's his cut. Yeah, Eric's the one you hooked up with. Sorry, I got the name wrong. Yeah, we were talking about Eric. I encountered Eric. Eric and his cousins. I accidentally just encountered, I think I encountered the name Jared, but this is really crazy because it isn't, I definitely said Eric for this girl. But I think that my guides are on board with me right now because this is crazy. This is like basically the exact same energy as all these cards. Like, let me read this to you, okay? It says new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. So, old relationships turning new. I think he wants something, I think he wants a fresh start with you because he felt something heavier with you. But you felt it too. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards. And that's what he's saying to his buddies. Is just, I would love a fresh start with her. Don't know when he's going to come forward. But I do think it's going to happen. Do I think you should like wait around from him? Oh, Jared kind of split you up. Why? Interesting. Do you think Jared's into you too? He might be. Do you think that's why Jared did that? And if he split you guys up, then he's like feeling, that's probably the Five of Pentacles, why he's feeling left out in the cold. Because he's just like, why did I listen to my cousin? Or why did I listen to Jared? Like, I really liked her. Why did I do that? Type thing. So, that's messed up. That he broke you guys up. Because, yeah, he's got, I think he's going to come back, girl. He's still got feelings for you. That is what I see. That is the forecast. Okay. So I thank you so much for your donation, Carla. Thank you for being here, love. He dated your friend. Huh. Yeah, no, Eric's got feelings for you. He wants to like a new start. That's what he's talking about. That's messed up. What a meddler. That's horrible. Carmen, please go ahead and post your question. What a meddler. That is some unnecessary meddling in people's lives. Oh, you're not even into him? It's kind of like that situation with Ishmael and Martha. Like, Martha's just like, I'm good, bro. Thanks. Bye. You know? You're on to Mike. You're on to bigger and better things. Carmen, what is your sign and what is James's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and communicate on Sunday with Carmen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. I hope Mike comes towards you as well, Carla. Let's pray for that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will James's actions and communication be on Sunday with Carmen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will James act and speak with Carmen on Sunday? We have Temperance reversed, the Moon, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, Page of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed. Okay. So Carmen, in general, in short, he is going to be quite lovely with you this Sunday. He has very warm feelings towards you. Are you guys currently dating? Or did you guys used to date? I almost get this sense that maybe he messed up and he wants to like right his wrongs. Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, is it like a long distance thing or something? Okay, because we have your general energy. Because I was trying to figure out your general energies. We have your general energies. We have the Temperance reverse. You're feeling imbalanced when you're not with him, with the Lovers. You're feeling it, and not so much when you're not with him, but just in general, you're feeling imbalanced and confused about this situation. And I mean, that's kind of like a duh. Like, yeah, like, girl, like, I'm here, like, asking you, like, you know, like, obviously you're having some questions about your relationship, but that's literally, you're feeling imbalanced about what's going on. 4 years, oh dear. Yeah, I get this sense that he feels like some kind of, he does feel guilty. He doesn't want that anymore, but his only thought is to leave. That's what he said. Because here's the tea. That might be his actions. You're right, actually. Because his thoughts and feelings are not. They are. They defy his actions. They're not. They're not in tune. It's like he feels one way, but he's deciding to act another. He may try to end things. You're right. But I'm still not going back on the fact that he has feelings for you and he feels badly, but he does just feel like just getting out, like just not working on it, not correcting his behaviors, feeling like just running away. What is his sign again? And what is your sign? We have the Knight, his general energies. That's not a good sign. He's not a Virgo, is he? He's a Pisces and you're a Scorpio. Okay. That's not a good sign. Yeah, and I think he does want to end things. I think he's going to try to end it again with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't feel like putting in the work. He doesn't. He just bails out. He just bails. He doesn't feel like putting in the work, the effort. Judgment reversed. Judgment upright is a second chance. He doesn't feel like you guys have a second chance together. I'm really sorry. I feel like there's some information he might be concealing from you. Might just be some emotions that he's hiding. Because in general, he's just feeling uninspired and like things are a little stagnant. With the Page of Cups reversed. The Two of Cups, the Devil reversed. This is what I'm talking about. His feelings like defying his actions. Like he feels that you guys are like two of cups. Like look at that. Like these kitties, like their tails are like making a little heart and they're eating from their bowl together. That's love. Two of Cups is love. He loves you. He thinks you guys are great. But the Devil reversed. The Devil is all about binding, being bound to something. He wants to, and this dog even has a leash on it. He wants to break free from that leash. He wants to break free from the bindings of being in a relationship. And then we've got one of the other most romantical cards in the deck, romantical. We've got the Ten of Cups, but then right underneath we have the Six of Cups reversed. He wants to withdraw his love, withhold his love, withhold his time, his emotions with you. So once again, his feelings are not in tune with his actions. Okay. They are deceptive, or what's the word? They go against his actions. They defy his actions. If it wasn't underneath the Two of Cups, then I would say sure. What do you mean devilish ways? Does he cheat on you? He is absolutely fighting his feelings. Like I said, his feelings are defying his actions. He feels one type of way but wants to withdraw. He doesn't want to put in the work. And you said it, actually. Yeah. I don't believe that's the case here. I think he wants to break free from the connection itself. The Devil card is actually often representative of not just relationships, committed relationships, but often a marriage. In the traditional artwork, the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's the lovers. It's the lovers in front of the Devil, and they're chained. They're loosely chained. And when it's reversed, it's about wanting to break free from those bindings. Especially if it's underneath a relationship card. He's for some reason wanting to break free from the goodness that you are. He never cheated. Yeah, no, I don't get the sense that he cheated. I get the sense he wants to walk away because he throws in the towel when things get too difficult. He doesn't want to work. And you even said it. You said that's how he deals with things. He tries to run. You pretty much answered this entire spread. The Devil card is actually not usually negative upright. It's not only the Capricorn card, but it's actually a marriage card. It's very symbolic of marriage and symbolic of a deep connection, an inextricable bind to someone or something. And at least with the way that I read tarot, girl, my guides communicate with me in the way that I know the cards and the way that I interpret the cards. And whenever I see the devil in relationships, it's always the ties that bind. And I know I'm not using the traditional artwork cards right now, hun, but even with this card, he's got a leash on him. He wants to break free from the leash. I want to be wrong, Carmen. I want to tell you that he wants to put in the work, but that he doesn't. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. The Knight of Pentacles is work. He doesn't want to put in the work. He's lazy emotionally. I really don't like telling you this, girl. This is not a fun message. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say, and also the messages I'm getting intuitively from my guides. I'm not going to mislead you. You know, I want him to want to work on it, but he's just not feeling it. He's dipping out. Maybe there might be a chance that you could convince him otherwise, because there's always free will involved with human beings. But he's made up his mind, I feel, and you may be able to change it. You said he's done this a lot. But as of right now, he's pretty set that he wants to break free. I'm really sorry, Carmen. You deserve much better than that. You deserve someone who's just going to be very honest with you and who's willing to put in the work, because that's what relationships are. They are work, but it's worth it. That's why we work, because there's a reward at the end. You know, I'm really sorry you're going through this. You deserve a lot better. A lot better. Carla, thank you so much, Carla, for your kind words and your donation. Thank you, thank you. Please go ahead. Did you want two more 10-card readings? Or, let's see, that would be okay. The only difference, it's just $2. It's no biggie. You all good, because you paid a little extra earlier, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. What is your first question, my friend? Hydration station, it's that nation. It's that nation. Excuse me. Oh, you're so sweet, Carla. Thank you, love. feel so special and loved. So sweet. Mike's actions towards Carla. So Mike is the one that you're dreaming of. So, okay, so is he going to take any? So Mike is the guy that you like. Has anything happened yet? Has he expressed anything? How do you guys know each other? Is he someone you know that you like? Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be asking the questions. But, sorry, I almost dropped something. But sometimes there's little things to help me fill in the gaps, that's all. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla, if any? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? All day, what do you mean? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? All day, no expressions? Okay. So, but you know him? Do you work with him or something? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Whoa! Sorry, interrupt card. Put you back. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Mike's next actions towards Carla? You think of, how do you, so he hasn't told you any feelings. Are you guys friends? We have the Hierophant reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Two of Swords. Now that's funny. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. These are all reversed and these are all upright. Okay, all right. I would hook up with him, but I have feelings and felt he does too, but he pulls away, doesn't tell me anything, so I cut him off. Okay. All right. His next actions towards you, if any. This is another one of those cases where his feelings defy his actions. I think that's why he pulls away. There's something making him pull away. Obviously, he's pulling away. There's the Hierophant reversed with the Seven of Pentacles underneath. He doesn't listen to his heart. He refuses to listen to his heart. The Hierophant reversed. He refuses to listen to his heart. He's like all logic. And this does frustrate him with the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands reversed. He's very impatient. about, he thinks about you a lot, but he's got all this inner conflict with the Five of Wands. He's got a ton of inner conflict, I think, regarding developing feelings. He just doesn't have the patience to develop feelings for someone. He's also bitter about people he's been with in the past, the way he's been treated. So he's decided not to go forth in romantic endeavors for now. Chariot reversed. He's not taking any action. He's frustrated, but with the Nine of Cups underneath, he's not taking any action because he's just kind of content where he is in his life right now. And just ignores the feelings that he has, denies everything. He's very childish. The Queen of Wands reversed. He's incredibly, so emotionally immature and so emotionally confused with the Two of Swords. He's very childish, very immature, and denies all of his feelings. And unfortunately, in short, he doesn't have any intentions of coming forth towards you because he's just very complacent in his life, especially regarding like romantic stuff. He's so emotionally immature and like checked out. Doesn't listen to his heart at all. Yeah, it's pretty stark energies here, really opposing energies. Like he really denies a part of himself, and that's this inner conflict here with this Five of Wands. He's like way in denial of the fact that he has feelings sometimes, and sometimes we all need love. He's super in denial and super afraid of falling. What sign is he? I think he does. I think he does, but he's denying them with the Hierophant reversed. I don't know if they're not super strong, but they are there, and he denies everything. He like denies whenever he starts to have feelings for someone. Is he a Capricorn? He's a Leo. Okay. Yeah, he's got a lot of that Leo pride, and he's not really, he's very, he's just acting super logically right now and not listening to his heart. I don't know if he's got a lot of work or what, if there's something else that's occupying his time, but he's just not focusing on romantic endeavors right now, is what I'm seeing. Please go ahead and post your second question, love. Third party? You mean with him? No, I don't see that. Thank you, John. I'm getting a little hungry, so we are going to be closing out pretty soon. Whoa! This will be probably the last reading of the night. Oh, there is a third party. So he's currently with someone right now? He didn't tell me that. Does he currently have a girlfriend? Because that might be what's stopping him from acting out on his feelings. Okay, and what is her name or her first initial? So you want to know how he feels about her versus how he feels about you? Okay, and what is her name or first initial? Melissa, thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits. How does Mike feel about Alyssa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits. How does Mike feel about Alyssa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirits. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Mike feel about Melissa and Carla? So the top row is how he feels about Melissa. Bottom row is how he feels about you. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. And then with you, we have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot reversed, the Two of Swords, 10 of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, so the way he feels about Melissa, this top row, sorry, 1 second here. So I don't know how long they've been together, but he is feeling somewhat stagnant in their relationship with the Page of Pentacles reversed. But he does feel that overall it's a successful relationship with the Six of Wands, victory and victorious situations. The Knight of Pentacles, he knows that a relationship is work and he's happy to put the work into the relationship. Eight of Pentacles, he's put a lot of work into this relationship and he's wanting to put more into it. He understands that a lot has been put into it, and to walk away would be pretty foolhardy because I feel like they've been together for kind of a while now with this kind of feeling of a little bit of stagnation, yet like a sense of success. It's kind of like the familiar, it's a very familiar energy, but also loving. And he does want to spend, I think he wants to, I'm not trying to, he wants to spend a lot of time with her, with the Fool. He wants to go on the journey of life with her. He wants to venture forth. And it's interesting, we actually have some of the same cards that we pulled for you in terms of his actions. We pulled the Chariot reversed, and we also pulled the Two of Swords. The Ace of Cups, he does have feelings for you. However, he's not intending on acting on them with the Chariot reversed. He is remaining stagnant, unmoving, unflinching. He is not going to leave his situation. He does feel a sense of confusion because he has never felt like he had other feelings for someone else, but he is repressing them because he does not feel that it would be appropriate for him to leave Melissa, because he still has feelings for her and still wants to be with her and spend time with her and perhaps start a life with her, with the Fool. The Sun is starting, like going on a journey, the journey of life with someone. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Ten of Pentacles is the happy family marriage card, and it's reversed. I don't think he sees an actual future with you. He's with Melissa, and that's really what he's seeing right now. And he doesn't see this as anything that could potentially lift off the ground with the Ace of Swords reversed. It would be far too complicated, the Two of Swords. And his feelings for Melissa are frankly pretty strong. And they have a child. Okay, there you go. That's what the Fool is. Yeah, they already have a life together. And that's what the Ten of Pentacles reversed is he can't start another family. He already has a family. The Ten of Pentacles, the normal artwork is family. There's an old person. There's the mom, the grandma, the husband and wife, 2 kids, and a doggo. It's the happy family card. It's reversed because he already has a kiddo. And the Sun is also a marriage card, but the Fool is definitely living a life with someone. So that's what's going on. He can't leave her because he's married and they have kids, and he does have feelings to her. This is the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. He's put in the work. It is a little boring. It does get a little stagnant sometimes because it's a marriage. They've been together I told you, I felt that they had been together for a while. And that's what this like kind of stagnation thing is. But the rest of it is it's just very solid. It's like, hey, I've started something, let's go through with this. Let's continue on this journey, is what I'm seeing. Okay. So that is what I have for you, my friend Carla. Thank you so much for being here, for your donations. I really appreciate you. All right. So I would, Carla. I would, because, he's got a family, he's got kids. You don't want to break that up. That's a life, you don't, that kid would just be traumatized for the rest of his life. There's so many people on this planet, and you'll find someone who has, who feels way stronger for you and is available. You definitely want someone to be available. It's not, you don't want to be wrecking any homes, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you don't want to break up a marriage. There's a lot of people, you're a wonderful woman, and there's a lot of people out there, a lot of great guys out there, and they're not taken, and they don't have kids, and they can be there for you and actually take action and actually show that they care about you and have feelings for you. That's what you need, Carla. That's what you need. And that's what you deserve, too. You don't want to be messing with someone who's got family that's that can be very difficult waters to navigate. but I know emotions run high. It's tough to as one of my favorite clients, her therapist said, while the mind walks, the heart runs. So it's like, even though in our mind we know, like, well, no, this doesn't make sense. Like, I've not been in the exact same position as you, Carla, but I've been in similar positions where it's like, in any other way, you'd be like, I would never go forth with that. But it's like, oh, my feelings for them. So I'm totally feeling you, but I do think that you're going to make the right decision, and you'll find the right guy for you. You really will. Okay. I believe. All right. So with that, that was a wonderful night. Oh no, I believe you. I believe there's more to it than that. I do. But he's also, you just want someone who's available at the same time. There's, just because you find love with one person doesn't mean you're not going to find it with another. There's definitely many soulmates out there for us. I don't believe we just have one soulmate. I believe that we have many. I think we also learn from relationships that don't work out, things that we can't maybe attain, stuff like that. But I trust that you'll make the right decision. All the right things will happen and fall into place for you. Okay. So on that note, I am going to make myself some tomato bisque soup and nosh into a baguette because I'm kind of hungry. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Love and light to you all. And I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. I think I'll be on Saturday. I won't be on Sunday. But click that notification button so that you know when I'm on next. Most likely Saturday. Maybe tomorrow. You never know. All right. Love you all very much.